Yeah, we'll be introducing Greg Farron today to our team. He did our VRV videos, so you may recognize the voice. He'll be doing the Goodman side discharge for us today. It does talk briefly about the GTST, although you could apply the Daikin 1 and the One Touch thermostats to the Goodman as well. The rest of the information does apply across the board with the Daikin Amana product.
The Johnstone Supply Company, Cafferty Group, with offices in Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and Colorado, presents Goodman Side Discharge Installation and Commissioning Technical Training Module TRV 8 Part 1. Product and Accessories. Let's familiarize ourselves with the nomenclature. The first position is the brand. The G means Goodman. If it was an Amana, it would be A. If it was Daikin, it would be D, etc. The second position is the product category. S is for split system using R410A refrigerant. The third position is for the unit type. X is for cooling only. Z would be for a heat pump. The next position is for the feature. S stands for side discharge. The next position is for the SEER rating. It ranges from 13.4 to 19.6. The next position shows the sales region. S for Southeast and North, 0 for all regions. The next two positions, position 7 and 8, are for the nominal capacity of the outdoor unit, 18,000 BTU, 1.5 tons, through 60,000 BTU, 5-ton capacity. The next position is for the electrical requirements. 1 is 208/230 single-phase power. The next position is a variant. 0 means it's a standard unit. The next position is a major revision. A shows it's an initial release. The last position is for a minor revision. Again, A is shown here as the initial release. The Goodman Side Discharge Cooling Only Outdoor Unit. There are two chassis sizes for the Side Discharge Cooling Only Outdoor Unit. Small chassis, 1.5 to 3 tons. Large chassis, 3.5 to 5 tons. The large chassis utilizes a cooling loop to cool the inverter board during operation. The small chassis uses aluminum cooling fins coming off at the back of the board into the airflow to cool the inverter during operation. Variable speed swing compressor on all models. Digitally commentated outdoor fan motor. Boost mode for increased capacity. Coil and ambient temperature sensors. Suction pressure transducer. And this utilizes the GTST connected thermostat. The Goodman Side Discharge Heat Pump Outdoor Unit. Small chassis, 1.5 to 3 ton. Large chassis, 3.5 to 5 tons. Large chassis utilizes a cooling loop to cool the inverter board during operation. Variable speed swing compressor on all models. Digitally commentated outdoor fan motor. Boost mode for increased capacity. Coil, defrost, and ambient temperature sensors. Suction pressure transducer. And this utilizes the GTST connected thermostat. Refer to the spec sheet and installation manual for complete accessory matchup, but here are some of the Goodman SD accessories. Air direction adjustment grill and wind baffle. Fits 1.5 to 5 tons. Powder-coated wall-mounted bracket, 1.5 through 5 ton fit. Hail guard, 1.5 through 3 ton fit. Hail guard kit, 3.5 to 5 ton fit. Drain pan heater, 1.5 through 3 ton fit. Drain pan heater, 3.5 through 5 ton fit. The swing compressor versus the rotary compressor. Daikin has integrated the main moving parts into one component. That eliminates wear at the contact point and it eliminates refrigerant leakage. That results in greater compressor efficiencies. It is the best compressor choice for capacities up to 5 tons. The electronic expansion valve allows precision metering by responding instantly and continuously. It also has the ability to meter in both directions. Sensors input demand to open and close, allowing the correct amount of refrigerant according to the load requirements. The EEV motor or power head can be replaced without recovering the refrigerant. Your target superheat in cooling is 9 degrees Fahrenheit on the indoor unit EEV, and in heating is 7 degrees Fahrenheit on the outdoor unit EEV. Inverter Technology. The inverter control rectifies or changes the incoming AC single-phase voltage to DC. The inverter then smooths the sine wave to eliminate DC bus ripple or pulsation. It inverts the DC voltage into 3-phase AC voltage to run the compressor motor. The frequency applied to the compressor motor modulates the rotational speed, which varies the capacity of the compressor. The frequency is variable from 30 to 130 Hertz. Some benefits to an inverter-driven system include high efficiency in part load conditions, less lock rotor amps. The compressor starts at low frequency and increases speed over time, so that eliminates high startup amps. Less stress on the windings or the compressor frame. System pressures increase gradually, reducing noise and stress on piping. Quiet compressor operation. As room temperature nears set point, capacity is reduced rather than on and off cycling, so you get longer run times at lower capacities, increased comfort, and better dehumidification in cooling mode. Fewer compressor starts means less wear and tear on the compressor, which means longer compressor life. Indoor units. The AHVE air handler works with both the cooling-only and the heat pump systems. It is compatible with Goodman GTST connected thermostat, high and low pressure transducers, electronic expansion valve for cooling and heat pump applications, constant CFM motor, horizontal or vertical configuration, with 7mm coil tubing. Some AHVE accessories include high humidity kit, condensate kit, 15-inch single lamp UV coil purifier, single point kit, electric heater kit, drain port plug, and downflow kit. Please refer to the spec sheet and installation instructions for a complete accessory matchup. The MBVC is a variable speed blower with an ECM motor, compatible with the Goodman GTST connected thermostat, advanced configuration of the airflow and tonnage in the communicating mode, constant CFM van motor, CFM indicator, fault recall of the 6 most recent faults, horizontal or vertical configuration capabilities, and the blower section is usable as an electric heater. Here is a list of some of the allowable and restricted electric heat kits available for the MBVC air handler. Please refer to the specification sheet and installation manual for a complete accessory matchup. Indoor case coil options: CAPEA 1.5 to 5 ton coil with the control module, CAPE 3.5 to 5 ton coil with a control module for the cooling only units, CHPE coil with the control module also for cooling only units. These systems are compatible with the Goodman 80%, 96%, or 97% AFUE communicating furnaces. By using the D24 volt gateway, it allows you to connect to any non-communicating gas furnace by any manufacturer connected to the cooling-only system. Controls. The Goodman GTST connected thermostat. Small footprint design, commissioning and setup can be accomplished with the Goodman Installer app. The end user will be able to control the system remotely through the Goodman Home app. Additional option for commissioning is through the GT/ST buttons with limited features. If you have any questions or need more information, please contact your local Johnstone Supply Company Cafferty Group office. Please continue to Part 2 of the Goodman Side Discharge Training TRV 8.